I'm gonna make this video short and concise. I wanna give an update for my CCW application process in the state of California for the county of San Diego. When I first submitted my initial application online, it was March 22nd of 2025. I could not get an interview date until December 21st, 2025. So that would be 9 months after the initial application submission. It wasn't until 6 months into my wait time, I decided to go back on the online application and search for another interview that was open sooner. And lo and behold, I found one. And so this is the update as to what that interview looked like and what is next after the interview. My interview, September 22nd at 11:30 in the morning. When I got there, from the time I checked into my appointment, I was in and out of there in 30 minutes. I was out by 12 in the afternoon. So upon getting there, they asked me if I had already paid online or if I'm gonna pay in person. I chose to pay in person. As soon as I paid, they told me to sit down. I waited for about 10-15 minutes, and then they called me to the back to take pictures of my face head on and my side profile. After that, I waited back in the lobby, waited another 5-7 minutes. Then they called me to some other office where the interview process began. So it all started with giving them my ID. That's the only documentation I brought, was just my state ID, my real ID. And then they asked me some of the same questions that were on the online application just to make sure that everything is still the same and that everything is still good. They needed a second proof of residency from me. I provided that to them. And after that, it was pretty short and sweet. I answered some questions, yes, no, everything was still the same. Then they took my fingerprints. They took my 4 fingers like this, 2 thumbs like this, and my other 4 like that. And I was in and out of there in 30 minutes. So if you're wondering how much the price was, for the live scan, it was $93. For the CCW new fee, it was $35.20. The total is $128.20. Now, if you paid with a credit card or a debit card like I did, there's a $3 like extra service fee for that. So my grand total after this was $131.20. That's how much you can expect to pay roughly for your initial fees and whatnot for your CCW application if this is your first time applying. After they gave me my fingerprints, they gave me this paper here, and this is basically my next steps. I'll leave this here for y'all to read. All right, and I'll just say it if you didn't read it and you want me to say it. Once you apply and you pick your interview date, all you have to do is just wait until the interview date comes. Once the interview date comes, you'll get an email around that same day or a couple days prior to go pay online or just pay in person. But I got there, I paid in person. After you do the whole in-person interview, what's next is you are now in the background process. The background process takes up to 90 days. It could be longer, but for the most part, it's probably gonna be a little shorter than 90 days. Once you are cleared in your background investigation and your background check, they're going to email you saying that you are cleared to continue your CCW process. So what that means is now you can go take the firearm training and the in-classroom training and complete that so they can give you a certificate of completion. And then you will re-upload that new certificate of completion on your online application. You'll reach out to the San Diego County Sheriff online via email, let them know that you completed it, that it's now uploaded onto your application, and they will review that. And if there's no discrepancy and everything is good, then they will contact you, letting you know that your CCW permit/license is ready for pickup or going to be mailed to you in about 3 to 4 weeks. But if you're watching this, I would encourage you, if you're thinking about getting a CCW, if you're thinking about it, just apply for it anyway, because you don't have to pay a single thing until your interview date comes if you choose to actually go to your interview date. It doesn't hurt to just apply because the wait times are usually around 9 months plus. This video is the second part to a multi-part series of what the application process looks like for your CCW in California for the county of San Diego. So the first part is how do you apply online? That video is over here. And this is the second part, which is the actual interview process. Consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification to every upload, because there will be future videos as to what happens after the background process clears and what the firearm training is going to look like. I'll give you the insider tips of what the course of fire is and what the study material is, so that way you can be better prepared for when it's time for you to take your firearm training and your in-class tests. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'll answer those as soon as I can to the best of my ability. If you have any other ideas or if I left something out in this video, leave it in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed it, if it was helpful, and consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification to every video upload so you can see everything I upload. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time.